People wait in line to withdraw cash at a bank in San Juan. More than a week after Hurricane Maria devastated Puerto Rico, federal officials continue to say that aid has been delivered across the island, yet millions of residents are still without electricity, water or gas. People are living in shelters. Hospitals are struggling to provide care and many are scrambling to get fuel, food and money. Acting Secretary of Homeland Security Elaine plans travel to the U.S. Commonwealth on Friday to help coordinate the federal government's response efforts as the island attempts to recover. Here's what you need to know. Federal and state responseThe Pentagon has appointed Lt. General Jeffrey Buchanan to lead all military hurricane recovery efforts in Puerto Rico, U.S. defense officials said Thursday. Buchanan is a three-star general and the commander of U.S. Army North 5th Army. The Federal Emergency Management Administration has given $17 million to Puerto Rico. John Rabin, the agency's acting regional administrator, told reporters Thursday. Of those $13.5 million will go to the government and municipalities to public assistance and $3.5 million to individuals for individual assistance. At least 10,000 federal relief workers and 7,500 troops are on the island, White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said. New York and South Carolina sent law enforcement officers and National Guard members to Puerto Rico. Officials said, bank closures money. Puerto Ricans are running low on money and many restaurants, supermarkets and gas stations are only accepting cash because the credit card system is down. At least half of all bank branches remain shuttered as they can't get enough armored trucks with gas or truck drivers to deliver the cash safely. Banks are also struggling to get software and safety systems back online. According to Zoime Alvarez, vice president of the Association of Banks of Puerto Rico, hospitals, the death toll from Hurricane Maria currently stands at 16. Authorities have not released information about the number of people who were injured during and after the hurricane. Hospitals in Puerto Rico have been struggling to treat patients. Some don't have enough medications or have a shortage of fuel for generators. There are 51 hospitals considered operational out of the island's 69. According to Homeland Security Advisor Tom Bossert, the U.S. Army has been delivering fuel to hospitals as part of a rotation plan developed by FEMA to ensure they have continuous power. Officials said, still many roads are impassable, preventing many people from reaching medical facilities. A police officer hands out food and water to hurricane survivors in Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, delivering aid. President Donald Trump on Thursday authorized a 10-day waiver of the Jones Act, a federal law that limits shipping to U.S. ports by foreign vessels. Puerto Rico's governor and other U.S. officials had argued that a waiver would expedite the shipping of supplies to the island. Nearly 1 million meals and about 2 million liters of water have been given out at 11 distribution centers in Puerto Rico as of Thursday morning. According to FEMA, thousands of containers filled with food, water and medical aid appeared to be sitting at Puerto Rico's main port of San Juan on Thursday. None of the idle containers carry aid sent by FEMA, said Alex de la Campa, the agency's Caribbean Area Division Director, on Thursday. Part of the reason for distribution backlogs at the port is that only 20% of truck drivers have reported back to work since Hurricane Maria swept through. According to a representative for Puerto Rico's Governor Ricardo Rosell, rebuilding and moving forward, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers have been assigned to help Puerto Rico rebuild its infrastructure. A FEMA deputy director said, the U.S. Department of Transportation's Federal Highway Administration has announced the immediate availability of $40 million to help restore roads and bridges across the island and damage related to mudslides and flooding. The University of Central Florida and Miami-Dade College are offering in-state tuition to displaced college students from Puerto Rico, officials said. Airports, the San Juan Airport and 8 other airfields are open or open with restrictions in Puerto Rico, FEMA said. The airport started allowing more than a dozen commercial passenger planes to fly in and out of San Juan after air traffic control services were restored.